What's up guys, my name is Colin McNeil for theScore eSports. The battle of the battle royales, PUBG versus Fortnite. It's a tale as old as, well, 2017 actually. That's this week on Versus. But last week we had Dota 2, CSGO, and League of Legends go up in a head-to-head three-way battle to find out who had the hypest caster calls. You guys voted, the results are in, and CSGO won. Congratulations on making the correct choice. But that was last week. We're talking about PUBG versus Fortnite this week. Now I know you guys probably have your favorite already, but don't vote yet. Don't even comment. In fact, take your hand off the damn mouse. We may be able to actually change your minds on this one. We're judging these games based on price, graphic style, gameplay, and yes, of course, popularity. First up, we're looking at how each game affects your bank account. PUBG will run you $29.99 to play, while Fortnite's Battle Royale mode is free. Fortnite does, however, have a paid version. For about $40, you will receive the PvE mode. But let's leave that aside for now, because we're sticking to just the Battle Royale mode. PUBG's developer Bluehole only released minimum specs for their game, but let's be real here, there's no point in playing on PC unless you can jack the settings up to max. While there are no official optimal settings, PC Gamer recommends the equivalent of a roughly $1,200 rig. Even though PUBG had a comically bad launch on console, if you feel like putting yourself through some torture, you can play on Xbox. Fortnite's developer Epic Games, on the other hand, recommends the equivalent of a slightly cheaper, roughly $1,000 rig for optimal performance. Fortnite is also available for PS4 and Xbox, and it runs like a dream. Mind you, different rigs can handle games differently, and it is possible for either game to perform better or worse on different systems. Now, while both games do fall under the Battle Royale genre, they're vastly different on the inside. Fortnite is a fast, explosive experience, forcing the player to run and jump their way around the map looking for loot. Players can also build bases to aid in their conquest for victory. Fortnite uses a bloom aiming system, leaving a lot of the bullet accuracy left to RNGesus. PUBG, on the other hand, is a more realistic tactical survival game. The gameplay can be slow and careful, with long minutes of tension leading to sudden, chaotic firefights.
Keep him in check, and here he comes. The spray. We know he's known for it. No connection yet, though. Nice one from Hayes. Oh, maybe he can do this.
PUBG goes for a more realistic aiming style, using the Arma games as its template. Careful, thought-out movement is often the best way to earn that chicken dinner. Now, when it comes to the map, these two games are actually pretty different from each other. Fortnite's map is not the largest. This allows players to move from town to town with ease, never letting the game feel like a walking simulator. Epic Games has been good at adding new towns and areas, so for those of you who do get bored easily, Fortnite should probably keep you entertained. PUBG has two large maps, Erangel and Miramar, with a third on the way. The original map, Erangel, is a small, hilly island in the Black Sea. PUBG's maps dwarf Fortnite's and do not change over time, but do feature vehicles to help players get around. More than price, more than even gameplay, nothing seems to polarize people more than a game's graphics. Fortnite has really gone for a cartoony style. We're talking more in the vein of Overwatch than Counter-Strike. Games often feel like a colorful explosion of guns and PG violence. The art style keeps the 100-person slaughterfest pretty lighthearted. PUBG goes for a more realistic style. Miramar looks like a backdrop for the new season of Narcos. By far the most popular map, the island of Erangel is nothing short of bleak. It's a vaguely Soviet hellhole filled with guns and a lot of loot. Buildings are scattered across the island. They're painted with a dull color palette and a landscape that is barren. You know what, guys? If high school taught us anything, it's that life is one big popularity contest. and both of these games have amassed huge followings in a very short period of time. According to SteamDB, PUBG peaked at 3.2 million concurrent players. SullyKnown puts PUBG's popularity on Twitch as the second most popular game in the last 3 months in terms of total watch time. It is second for peak viewers at almost 500,000. Epic Games released their numbers for Fortnite, claiming the game peaked at 3.4 million users. SullyKnown has Fortnite third in watch time over the past 3 months, and sixth in peak viewers. Okay, so that's how PUBG and Fortnite stack up. Now me, I'm kind of more of a tactical shooter guy myself, but I don't work for NASA and I can't afford a computer that runs PUBG optimally. But that doesn't matter, because I'm not the one voting, you guys are. Vote in the top right-hand corner of this video to let us know who wins this battle. And don't forget to tune in next week to find out who actually went the distance. Thanks for watching. If you want more great content, be sure to hit the subscribe button.